Hello to all the amazing YouTube people who don't ever hear another episode of Library of Ruina. So yeah, yesterday we had quite a long episode. I just did not wanna give up until I did the Queen of Hatred, and we did, and I'm so happy now. But yeah, it took a little bit of brainstorming there. So I read some comments. Supposedly the bleeding, which was the best strategy supposedly for it, got nerfed somewhere along the line, so the fight is not as easy as it used to be, but in the end I think I had a pretty comfortable win once everything came in place. So I didn't really need any super RNG or anything, just the decks that we used just worked. So yeah, we used this to draw cards, we used cleanup to get some light, you scratch that to try to like defend, which we failed badly, defend against the mass attack, and then I don't know, I put Endia inside there as a pretty good 2-pointer, but yeah, anyhow, now we have this weird deck. So by the way, I need another Flash of Sun up here. Let me see, I think I don't have enough of them, do I? Yeah. Okay, I'll just use something else for now. I'm just gonna use Crack of Dawn instead for now. There we go, everyone's happy. Okay, and then here, Hanafuda, same thing. So right now, this is obviously not the best setup, especially not here, but I wanna play this a little bit, just to see how well this decks will be against the, well, normal encounters. So these were tailored for the abnormality. Anyhow, let's go invite some new people here. So yeah, we did the Dawn last in this storyline here, and now we're gonna do continuation. Just to remind you, the Dawn were the Salvador, Yuna, and Philip. Philip ran away, so I guess we're gonna be facing him here, maybe, possibly. So we got Book of Yuna and Salvador. I quite like the Book of Salvador, it's pretty good. But yeah, we used the books of Walter and Isadora here, and we're gonna go here and probably gonna use, nope, not here. Book of Yuna and Salvador, of course, that's totally expected. I have 3 of each. Okay, I'm gonna burn them. There we go. The OCD is just bothering me way too much. There we go, Flash of Sun up. Good. What's that? Eject. Reduce power of target's current die by 1. Oh yeah, I remember that one. We got three Flash of Sun ups. Yay. Okay. Well, that means... There we go. Although, Crack of Dawn can be really good. I'm just making this too hard on myself. There we go. Okay, so do you scratch that or do I use the other one? Let's use this for now, that's fine. Okay, well, bam, 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 bam. Let's go. Wedge Fixer. Pamela. Help yourself. You're gonna starve to death if you don't eat anything. Wedge. So Wedge Fixer. Is this an office? Yeah, Wedge Office. So this is Wedge Office. Okay, hello. Well, a tiny girl with a huge weapon. Yep, fantasy trope, if anything. Oh, there's Philip. Thanks for the meal, but I don't feel like eating anything. So he escaped here. So we killed his, well, we turned into Book his Dawn office friends. And then he came to this Wedge office here, probably looking for help. And it seems like Wedge office is full of tiny ladies with beaks. What is this anyway? It looks like a lance to me. Lance polearm kind of thing. Probably not a lance. The lance is usually used on a horseback, but you know, looks like a lance to me. Anyhow, no wonder your office got wiped out. You should harden your heart still. Huh. Do you think it was your fault? Yes. Had I stopped them, had I been stronger and more mature, had I stayed there and not run away. Yeah, he's a coward, isn't he? And it would not change anything, we kind of wrecked their face, but anyhow. Then it's your fault. Huh? You were too daft and weak to keep the others safe. It's your fault that everyone died. Well, she did ask him, and he was sincere, and I guess he was looking for comfort, and then she just smacked him down. Okay, then, if you say it's your fault, then it's your fault, dude. What can I say? This look like... Oh! Feel better now? Think what you want. When something happens, all you gotta do is make up reasons that are convenient to you, no? Well, yeah, she's right though. She's really going hard on him for like talking gibberish here instead of manning up and do the right thing. It's not like you actually care about the cause. You just want to believe whatever that convinces you. Ooh. Hey kids, don't bully that boy too hard now. That's so funny. It's like one of those memes, you know, with the famous couples. So you got this tiny lady, and then you have like this huge, big black dude or something, and then somebody put some measurements on the picture, and it's like, how does it fit? Like question mark, question mark, question mark. Sometimes I wonder that as well, but maybe, you know, maybe sometimes the rest of the package doesn't fit the, you know. Anyhow, I didn't do anything. It was all Pameli. Oh, we got Pamela and Pameli, okay. Alright, Philip. Feeling well enough to talk now? Yes, thank you for your kindness. We are sister offices, after all. Gotta help each other out. I'm sorry we couldn't help. We were in the middle of handling a case of the distortion in the streets of District 12. No. So they were fighting this golem thing here? So she's holding that thing like a spear, well, obviously, like a polearm, I don't know. So Oscar, the Wedge operator, so I guess he's the boss of Pamela and Pameli. On this picture, he doesn't seem so much taller, but I swear, he looked like almost double the size of them. Those victimized by the 8 o'clock circus held a show of pure insanity and hedonism. It was akin to a festival in hell, gave us quite a bit of trouble. I had to get my body replaced too. This one's seriously not my style. Is that a robotic body? Doesn't that shape infringe the ethics amendment though? It's not mechanical, it's a clone of my body. I got biological body recovery insurance some time ago. No. Pamela's body was torn apart beyond recovery, so this was the only way we had left for her. Oh, right. So that's why they look the same. So Pamela made a clone of her body at some point, just in case, you know, and then Pamela's body got destroyed, so the Pamela gave Pameli her replacement body. Okay. Her head was thankfully intact. I thought fixer insurances were a complete robbery, but it did help us out for once. Speaking of, oh, that's why they have different hats. Okay, everything wraps up here. Speaking of, doesn't your office have any insurance? I was a relatively new member at the office, so I didn't know that much. Yeah, you'll want to see if the office had any. There are many types of insurance with various conditions. It's nice to have a body again, but why did it have to be this? Don't be ungrateful. Like, what the heck? That's just, you just insulted your friend here by a lot. Like, it's almost like she said your body sucks. What? I urgently had body cloning surgery to save you, and this is how you thank me? Oh. Oh, she did it after the fact, okay. What's the point? Even just looking at the mirror is discouraging. Don't you dare damage that body. You know what? Why don't you just die a permanent death this time? That way you can't be recovered by any means. You won't have to pay me for the cloned body then. You asking for a fight? Yeah, you punk. I don't know if that's just friendly banter or if they're really at each other's throats, but you certainly are masterful at making sangwa cha, as Salvador said. You flatter me, sir. A penny for your thoughts, Philip. Did the library appear to be related to the distortion phenomena in any way? I'm not sure. I haven't experienced the distortion myself. But that place looked more alien than anything I've ever seen. And Master and Senpai, they got turned into books there. That doesn't help. Several associations have started keeping an eye on this matter. It's not just the associations, even the wings and fingers are clueless about what to make of the distortion. Alright. You don't seem to be interested in the current topic. You must want to forget all this fuss about the distortion and head right back to the library and retrieve the books of your colleagues. I wish I could do just that. But my master said to me in his note that I shouldn't act hastily and instead depend on your aid. That old friend left me with quite a troublesome little fella. That is a staple in this business, but his wife and children must be heartbroken still. Have you met them? No, I couldn't visit them yet. Why is that? I'm too ashamed to face them. Our next stop will be the library. Ready your gear. Well, I guess they will not be getting a visit then. Yeah, unless my decks right now suck too much and we actually lose. Possible. Thank you, sir. Don't mistake this for kindness. We're simply taking you with us because we were already planning to go there. And this is the least I can do to bear responsibility for my old friend's death. Personally, I'd never let a fixer like you join my office. It would give us a bad name. Is it wrong? Is it so pathetic for me to want to repay the favors of my colleagues for their sake? Everyone says not to act upon attachment, that it's an unclassy and naive thing to do. Can't we as fixers, no, as people living in the city, do anything on the behalf of others? Gosh, you're insufferable. He didn't even say that you're wrong or anything. He just doesn't want those kinds of fixers in our office, simple as that. Don't be a miserable ass about it. Nothing is as unreliable as someone who's easily swayed by their feelings. Well, what about your feelings about hating this body, eh? You want us all to die. I think it was Pamela who died, right? It's so easy to confuse these two. You want us all to die just so you can fulfill your ideals or what? You must be sincerely believing that your actions are for others, that you are different from all the other unkind and selfish denizens of the city, thinking that you're fighting for some higher cause. But know that those are in fact entirely selfish thoughts. It's the most dangerous kind of selfishness. You deceive yourself into thinking you're selfless. Yeah, this game explores like selfless acts a lot, and this argument of there's no selfless acts at all. This argument I already talked little bit about it. So at the end of the day, even the most selfless acts would make you yourself feel better. But anyhow, it's a weird way to look at things. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about it. Yeah. There can be no such thing as selfless action for us humans. Even the act of self-sacrifice is ultimately for yourself, for oneself. A very dangerous kind of selfishness, the one that slowly eats away at your peers and leads them to damnation. Huh? You gave a fine speech, but I must wonder if you're truly upset for the sake of Salvador and your other late colleagues. I will go prepare myself. Oh? That Philip guy seems to be hurt, but I agree with Oscar here. Few things are as dangerous and nasty as selfishness in the guise of for the sake of someone else. I think I know what you mean. The determination to work for the good of others can be a dreadful and loathsome weapon. Especially if one strongly believes that the justice they're pursuing is worth sacrificing for. They're blinded by self-righteousness and have no regards for their surroundings. They don't care what happens to others. They justify themselves for pressing forward, pursuing their justice, crushing everything in their way. Wow, this might be the first time we understood each other for real. I'm touched, man. Man? Okay. How about some champagne? Oh, really? Okay. Celebrating. Stop frowning already, would you? You're so annoying. He's still recovering. We should give him some space. Tiny things like this can still affect my physique. Psych. Never mind, you don't need to care about me. I'll try not to be a hindrance. Oh wait, what? We're fighting 4 people now? Okay. I'll stab you as soon as I determine that you're getting in our way. Greetings, dear guests. Though, your group seems to be in a rather ill mood. I thought you were a machine, but could it be that you are partially human? Don't stare at us so viciously now. We just spoke to you to make sure not to kill you or anything. How rude. Hasn't anyone taught you to behave? I heard the librarian of this place was supposed to be nice. Someone advised me that there's no need to be cautious with ill-mannered guests who slap and spit in my face without reason. I apologize. We couldn't afford to be polite when our very lives are at risk. Oh, really now? Okay, she went away, okay. She didn't even say maybe find a book in this place. This isn't like what we've heard about her at all. So, Pamela. Angela's changing here quite a lot over time. She must have heard her own woes. Okay. Okay, straight to the fact. We got Oscar, Pamela, and Philip here. We're gonna need something with four librarians here. So I'm gonna go. Well, I like Nietzsche right now. Don't remember exactly why, but some of the abnormalities were kind of cool. Anyhow, let's pick up Salvador's page here. And where I can take Sai. Oh. I'm actually using Meow here. No. So we got Sayo here. Okay, let me set it as favorite. I'm gonna unfavorite the Walter here. I don't think I'm gonna be using your shield, and that's his strength, so there you go. So we got Sayo. Okay. Okay, so we got Salvador's page, Sayo's page, and then finally okay, Hanafuda is equipped. There we go. And Rain here is using the Livay's page. So this is our hybrid character with a lot of shooty stuff. Okay. And yeah, let's hope that's good enough. Let's see their cards though. So we got Oscar here. Okay. So they got only one extra speed dice from Oscar here. Unrelenting. Upon taking a little blow, reduce all incoming damage, including what activated this passive, for 25 by 25 for the scene. Activates once per act. Upon taking a lethal blow, reduce all incoming damage, including what activated this passive, by 25 for the scene. Wait, what? Does that make him like really hard to kill or something? But then it's not a lethal blow, is it? Maybe if he's about to take a lethal blow, it would reduce all incoming damage by 25. So basically he's gonna survive one lethal blow and we're gonna have to finish him up in the next round, something like that. Piercer, pierce damage, pierce stagger damage. Okay, jolting puncture. I like this one. Pierce stagger damage +1 for 1 point. Wedge, pierce dice power +1. That's pretty expensive though. But yeah, it might be good. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay. Okay, pretty good zero cost cards. Still probably not good enough for me though. Okay, Sparking Spear. Draw 1 page. Costs 2 though. But way stronger than Flash of Sunup, right? So with this one you actually might win some brawls, right? And he has Pierce Dice Power +1, so this will hit for 4 to 8. Not bad, not bad. I could be using this character with these Sparking Spears. Plus something else maybe. Transpierce. On hit, deal 5 damage to target. 6 to 18. Okay, very similar to Crack of Dawn in terms of damage. Although, yeah. I like it better though because it has a strong attack first and then defend, while this one's a little bit awkward to win clashes against other stuff because it has it on slot 2. Okay, dangerous character indeed. Then we got Pameli here. Let me see. Oof. Then we got Pameli here. Pierce. Okay, these are all about Pierce it seems. High speed stabbing. Okay, same thing here. On Clash Win, deal 2 damage to opponent. Okay. So they're using spears, not lances. Although, yeah. So they're using a huge spears. On Clash Win, restore 1 light. On Clash Win, restore 1 light. Okay, this is very interesting. But, I don't know, you do need to win the Clash, and it's kinds of expensive card, so So these two are basically duplicates of each other, I guess. No, one has pierce stagger damage, the other one has normal. Also, they have more pierce power in their pierce attacks. Yeah, I don't think this setup will work, to be honest. Gonna get thrashed here. And then we got Philip, we already know his stuff, but gaining power by double the current emotion level. Okay, when inflicting burn using combat, okay, add one additional stack. Okay, so he has some burn stuff here. He probably has all the same cards like he had last time. I'll try... Oh, remaining acts. 1 out of 2. Really, we're gonna have 2 acts here? What comes after this then? We're facing all the bosses right away. Why is there another act after this? But yeah, I don't think my setup here is strong enough. But let's just see if I use like strategy, if I can pull off I had here. But yeah, definitely feel like these are too strong. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm not gonna go for him first because he can... I can do it for the sake of my master and somebody. You're getting in my way, stay something. Oh, you punk wanna have got at it? Yes, 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 okay. And they also rolled very high numbers, so my strategy will not work as well as it usually does. Right. The only person that I don't need to roll a lot, rolled a lot. That's kind of funny. So who do we go first here? All news gain 1 negative emotion point, right? So, well, I guess whoever's the weakest to the types of attacks I have, he's weak to slash, she's weak. Oh, that's interesting. To slash, and you. He has good resistances as well. So we should do normal. He's enduring blunt, so if you have some blunt damage, we should be avoiding him. Okay. And I can go scratch that if I want to. We have a lot of slash damage though. I don't even have the thing that gives them paralyzed the first round. So first round we're gonna receive a lot of damage here. This one gets like a lot of damage in. I cannot even intercept that though. I mean, I should probably at least try like fight this thing just to defend. There we go, a little bit. Although hopefully I don't get staggered, we'll see. So who do we go for here? Let's go for one of these ladies, I guess. So this is a tactic I used against the boss, and it worked pretty well because I was very high on light and everything throughout the fight. Wonder how well it's gonna be working here though. Well, seems like we're gonna kill one of them real fast. Okay, that one stinks. And then, okay, that was so unlucky. I rolled really low and scratched that, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be able to pull this off just because, you know. Okay, so this one will bleed out. Well, one more attack might be a smart thing to do. So, okay, so this one got a little bit pounded. So now we want the others to take the brunt of damage. Are you getting attacked? Okay, he's getting attacked by these two. So I'm gonna intercept the one I can. That's gonna be this one here. There we go. And then let's see. Ru. 2 to 7, 2 to 5, 2 to 5. I can try with this, although let's see, slash and blunt. Slash and blunt. Oh, we're weak to blunt. Yeah, that's not good. So it would be good if you can like defeat the blunt one. It's 2 to 5 though. With what though? We got 1 to 6. Yeah, let's try. But I'm just gonna use one card here. Oh. Yeah. There's a good chance we might get staggered here, right? So the second one is 4 to 10 damage. Oh no, our stagger resist is normal though. Okay. There we go. And then everyone else I'm just gonna send after this one here. What are you doing? Oh, unused draw on page. That's fine. Pierce, are you weak to Pierce? You are normal, that's fine. That's totally fine. And then you, well, use one of these, there we go. Oh, I forgot to finish her off, okay. Let me just let her bleed out, I guess. Okay, that went really better than expected, I think. I think I had very low expectation on that one. It seemed like I did not really get anything bad done to me there. Okay. I think this one's really good. When hit, record 2 to 4 stagger resist. Yeah, I don't want my characters to get staggered. There we go. So this one's basically gonna bleed out, so we can just let her be, right? Has 9 HP. Well, no. Wait, what? All the bleed got removed? Why did all the bleed get removed? Yeah, I totally should have finished her off when I had the chance. Okay. Well, 9 health. Normal damage from Pierce. Well, this one has a good chance to finish it off, so let's try. Look at that, 5 points there. Oof. Right, okay, so these two are going after me again. With very good numbers as well. Well, I can intercept that one. Who are you going up against also? Why do you hate Vera so much? Well, this one's paralyzed. So this will be like 2-5, 2-5. Okay, let's try to defend with that one. A little bit. Okay. So this one we tried to finish like that. Okay, let's go for this one. Okay, I can finally do the scratch that and something else. There we go. And here, can't do the scratch that and something else yet, but I can do like Alentia and clean up or something. There we go. And this one we just ignore for now, I guess. There we go. Nice. Book of Wedge Office. Oof. It's nasty, nasty. Yeah, this one we kind of just let through. And that one we kind of let through. But yeah, so 4 against 2 shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Gonna lose somebody here, but that's fine. Well, maybe not. He's going for this one, which is full HP. Who are you going against? That one? Yeah, so whatever, right? Okay. Island, yeah. Nah. There we go. Scratch that. I can save for this one, I guess. Let's just do the stuff that's gonna leave me with a lot of resources here. There we go. He's rolling very high. They're all rolling really high, so I can't really affect the battle even if I wanted to, so... Oh yeah, right. He's gonna block all of that. Philip. Well, ooh. Philip, it's time you pay for your sins. How did Bleed fall off so fast, though? I should take a look at that. Nah, whatever. Okay, dude. Well, my team's kind of getting low on, well, everything. But he's not using the best cards now, so I'm just gonna auto this one. It would be really hard to lose a 4 against 1. So yeah. You just laugh in your face, dude. Let's see how the thing works though. So at some point he's gonna get a little blow, right? And then supposedly for the rest of the scene... Okay, so that was a fatal blow. So now the next attack deals only 1, I guess. Oh no, it removes everything. Yeah, why did I think it's gonna do 1? So basically all the attacks until end of that round did nothing, so... Yeah. Okay, Oscar. Book of Oscar. 3.4 copies, that's pretty nice. But yeah, remember, we have to do one more fight here, so things will not be as easy as it seems. I wonder if I keep my Book of Oscars since everything else if I lose the second reception here, though. Are you gonna go like trance mode here? Trance Philip? The good old Final Fantasy IX style? Yet again, I thought I could fight with them until the end of this time. How long am I going to keep hiding behind others? Are you gonna go trance, Philip? What could I have changed if I stood with them and fought along? If only I had the courage to stand up to something. If I had that courage, when I was told to run, I hesitated. If I ran away, leaving my master and Sombai behind, they might think of me as coward. Maybe they actually wanted me to stay with them. I think he's gonna transform here. That would make sense, right? One more fight, boss fight in the first one, then we get the cutscene with Philip here. Or something similar. But the decision I made was to listen to them, believing that it was for their sake. I convinced myself that I'll only be a hindrance if I stayed. There's nothing I can do here, so I should go outside and ask others for help. This is all for somebody, and master, that I'm doing this for others. I was determined to sacrifice myself for others, but I forfeited. Telling myself that it wasn't the right time. Told myself it's fine because I'm still a selfless man. Said a wild and selfish person. I invoked Wedge office telling them this is for my master and somebody. And I took their sacrifice for granted and ran away again. He ran away again. Oh, Philip. It's not for myself. Trying to justify what I wanted to do. Endlessly parroting for them. I don't think he's gonna transform. Scratch that. He's just a coward. For them, for others, for someone else. For whom? The words I uttered to disguise my selfishness as something greater. Ah, he was right. I was the most selfish and dangerous person. I don't want to embellish my motive saying it's for others. I was doing it all for me. For myself above anything else. Well, at least he came to peace with himself and now he knows. He stopped lying to himself. He knows he's a selfish man. And that's fine. Some people are selfish. Human psyche is something you can't really, you know. But at least, even if you're selfish, you can still be like a good cog in the society. Like, while being selfish for yourself, still being of use to everyone else. You know, it's like a symbiotic relationship. For me, who's feeling sadder than anyone? Damn it, he will transform, will he? So yeah, I guess this is our first boss encounter or whatever. I know this game has boss encounters. I read someone saying something like, yeah, and then you go against the boss and first time you do it, you have no idea what you're going up against. And I guess this is how it looks like. You don't know what you're going up against. Interesting. First time. And I was like, what are you talking about? I played the game and I always saw what I'm going up against. Well, I guess this is what they were talking about. So I can take these in with their abnormalities and emotions triggered. But they're all pretty wounded. Or I can take in another group. Oh, it seems like I cannot switch. Oh, only one floor available. Okay, that's pretty scary. So I actually have to play the first part better if I want to have a chance here. So I think we have to repeat this one. But anyway, we cannot change anything here or anything, so it's not like not knowing hurts me in any sort of way because I just have to click here, right? Yeah. Okay. Are we fighting Super Philip or will somebody else come? Oh snap, I was right. I swear I had no idea. I just felt it would be the interesting thing to happen. So he transformed or he distorted or something, I don't know what the term is, but anyhow, I'm just gonna call it Trans Philip here. No one's going to cry on my behalf, even if I'm sad. The sadness is mine to bear. Oh, did we get all our HPs back? That's good. The sadness is mine to bear after all. If I must carry this emotion, if I can't get rid of it, if I have to repeat this cycle of sinking into a swamp of despair and then thinking whatever comforts me, then I'll take the path of getting back on my feet with this sadness instead. Because I feel I can do it, because it's what I must do. I have to move forward. This power has to be an opportunity given to me. Right. Okay, so we got Philip here and he's glowing. Feather shields 2. After taking a hit, inflict 2 burn to attacker. Take -5 damage from attacks. Right. Readying Blazing Strike 3. We lose Blazing Strike in 3 scenes. Okay. 240 HP. I guess this is where the game gets harder, I guess. And I did not actually heal. My people are pretty bumped up, so I have a good... I think it's a pretty good chance we'll have to repeat the first fight in order to have a chance here. But okay, at least we know what we're going up against, right? So he's enduring... so so blunt attacks are not very good against him. He also like not sure when he gets these two. Shimmering. At the start of each scene, exhaust all pages in hand and deck. A new page. Add new pages to hand. Their cost becomes 0. Okay, so he has 3 pages. Sure. Burning Passion. At the start of the scene, inflict 3 burn to all enemies if the character is not staggered. Okay, okay. Unstable Shell of Ego. Regularly shifts between Feather Shield and Searing Sword modes, inflicting burn after taking hits and upon attacking respectively. Will use a Blazing Strike periodically. So right now he has Feather Shield. Next turn he's gonna have Searing Sword. Right. Okay. Let's see what his pages look like. So his pages... Okay, right. So he's gonna alternate between the Feather Shield thing and Blazing Strike. And he also has Rueful Eventide. Well, these don't actually do much, do they? So healing here might be good. Well, at least I have somebody who can take some damage. Should have taken Pebble. Although he's not doing much damage anyway. Okay, let's see. I think scratch that is my best chance to fight this thing off. And then this one here. I guess we also go scratch that, right? Oh, he's attacking twice there. Okay, do we have anything else that has good against 2 to 5? Well, I can go this thing. There we go. After taking take minus 5 damage from attacks. Okay, so this doesn't seem like... I don't know how many charges of that he has. Okay, let's... Let's give it some paralyze here, right? I think this is all for naught though, but still, gonna try it out. Let's save that one. Let's save that one. Okay, we took some burn damage. Oh, we did some damage here. That's good. Dodge that one. There we go. It seems like he still has the charges. Let's see. He has 2, 3, 5, right? I rolled a 6. Okay, so that one didn't do anything. Let's see if we hit here. 3, 2, 5. 6. Nope, no damage. Right, damage reduced by 5. Blunt again, he's enduring blunt, so this will not do anything, right? Oh, it did 1 damage, okay. I guess same with this one. Yeah, he endures blunt attacks. At least the paralyzed lands, right? Yeah, it's really hard to do damage to him. And we're also getting like a whole bunch of burn stacks on us, which is also not good. Okay, we lost a person. Okay, this is gonna be good. For 3 scenes, all allies record 10% max HP at the start of the scene. Okay. To counteract at least a little bit the burn. Okay, we got like a whole bunch of dices now. Okay. So now he's gonna use Blazing Sword. No, he still has Feather Shield. Wait. Regular shifts between Feather Shield and Searing Sword modes. So I guess he's still in the Feather Shield mode. So he's still protecting. For 1 more turn, and then he's gonna do a Blazing Strike. I guess that's the one. Okay. I should just do Flash of Sunups, I guess. This is Pierce. Pierce is good against him, right? Yeah, Pierce is good. Okay, this one. Let's just eat this thing up with that. Let's put some burns on him. Yeah, let's just put some burns on him. There we go. I mean, I'm gonna burn up here, but whatever. This is just a test. Maybe I can defeat him if, like, I don't know. Do we do normal stagger damage, though? Like... I'm gonna stagger him maybe here. Yeah, he's staggered. Okay. We got a lot of burn on ourselves though, so that's not good. Yeah, we survived though, and he's staggered. Okay, now he takes fatal damage from everything. He doesn't have the feather shield anymore. Okay, now it's time to strike. Okay. Scratch that. I'll end you. Clean up. Flesh. So this is the time to do damage. I think we might be able to do massive amounts of damage here actually. If we had a fourth person, this might be like a kill here, but okay. I lucked out a little bit with that abnormality though, so that's something to keep in mind. Ooh, that scratch, that alone took like a lot of his HP away. A lot. Okay, the whole screen went a little bit cray-cray there. Okay, he has 55 HP left, so this might be... So now he's doing a Searing Sword. On a successful attack hit, inflict 4 burn to target. He's bleeding for 12, doesn't have a lot of HP left, so there might be a chance here. We have one more turn of Token of Friendship, so we're not gonna burn out here. Okay. Okay, so there's the Searing Sword. It's not really a big thing. So the hardest part of this fight is that, well, for first 2 rounds you have to like stay back, I guess. Wait for his feather shield to go away. Problem is all my characters were really low, so I did not feel like doing it. 3 to 7, 3 to 7. I can try to defend with my scratch that here. Or I can just take it. So that's gonna be... Six to 14. When does he use the Blazing Strike though? Next scene? Is that a mass attack? It probably is, right? Well, I'm gonna defend here, why not? Go. Where are you going? 3 to 7, 3 to 7. Let's defend with this one, and then there we go. And this one, also going there. This one might die. Well, I can intercept something with this one. It rolled a 4. No, I cannot. I'll do my damage first, though. Yeah, that's good. Whatever. Bleed it. I don't know, whatever. Yeah. Bye, I think. Oh! Victory, okay. Well, I did not feel like I deserved that win. Could have played first fight way better if I had better setup and everything, but I took so much damage. And then the second fight should have just passed for the first 2 rounds, but then I don't know how it would end up. But then we would probably get the mass attack, right? It was kind of important to attack him straight up to get him staggered, so maybe it was a right call. Still, I just wanted to see what's gonna happen, to prepare and to kill him in my second try, but I guess we made it on the first one. Was a little bit close, but yeah, not because the game is hard or anything, just because I don't have the good setup for it. I don't think I do, anyway. Okay, curtain call for the reception of Wedge office. But yeah, so exciting, our first boss fight. Except if you don't count the abnormalities as bosses, which I don't really do. Okay, Philip. Philip. So he distorted. Obtains 2 copies of combat page searing sword. Oh, really? Oh, look at that. Imperfect ego. HP +1. That's pretty good, by the way. +1 HP. Nice. So, I don't know. You get that if you defeat him, I guess. So we got a Book of Oscar here. Okay, so we got 2 pages of... So you don't get the book for the for Philip. Instead, you get a you get some pages. Okay. Cool. I enjoyed this. Whoa, what is up with that Philip kid? When did he get such a high-performing workshop gear? No, not even workshops could make equipment as good as that. Roland, that was like a distortion or something like that. This actually reminds me of that guy. Ego. EGO. EGO? Well, there are dots between EGO. That appears to be EGO. EGO? You mean the ego? As in someone's consciousness? No, not. Well, in Philip's case, yeah, but in general, not. I don't think so. Why would you call it EGO instead of ego? It's a silly wordplay. They're essentially the same thing. Damn it. Okay. So yeah, I guess his ego turned him into that thing. A burning angel of destruction and burn. I got so burnt in that fight. Oh my. The shell of one's ego. It's a physical manifestation of the mind. Okay, physical. Okay, well, I guess you would know everything about physical manifestations of the mind, since you worked in Lobotomy Corp. Okay, so he manifested himself as that. It's like use the force, you know. What? The mind physically brought about? That sounds too vague to be a real thing that could happen. It was the singularity of L Corp, although the process was different. While Lobotomy Corp extracted ego deliberately, Philip must have manifested his thanks to the influence of the White Nights and Dark Days. Yeah, I understand somewhat now. Put the brakes on your train of thought for a moment. You mean anyone can just extract powerful equipment like that from the mind free of charge? It's magic, Roland, not equipment. Don't rush me. This is also my first time seeing it manifest this way. If you were so curious, you shouldn't have let him get away. Sigh. I didn't know that Cot would put that kind of device on him. Old man Oscar's still not honest to himself. You seem to have a number of old friends. Well, yeah, they're seasoned veterans with mountains of experience. It's hard not to run into them at least once or twice as a fixer, you know. Okay, that's really cool. That's really cool. So yeah, I guess I'm not sure if you obtained the Book of Oscar and his buddies if you don't defeat Philip there. Yeah. So we got, okay, so Oscar's page is a rare one, of course it is. Then we got books of Wedge office, right? We got Book of Pamela. I did not get Book of Pameli, I guess because I killed her first. But we can also get the Book of Pameli here. Not that it's super important. Would be so nice if I can get Oscar's page here. What are the chances though? Not so grand though, not so grand. But who knows, maybe we'll luck out. And we did, nice. As for the cards, I'm like so-so. It's like... On Clash Wind, restore 1 light. On Clash Wind, restore 1 light. I think that's a better card than this one, but 4 to 8, not too bad, right? I mean, if it restores 2 light, it basically costs 1. Oh, there we go. Sparking Spear. Draw 1 page on use. So probably a good replacement for Flash of Sunup. What's the time anyway? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go read the stories, and then next episode, I don't know, I might go and do another invitation here. Although, I feel like I want to change my decks around a little bit. Right now they're kind of weak. Although this one came quite in handy, right? And this one also. Actually, this was a good setup for what I did, right? But this is like kind of pointless, right? Bottom deal, stacking the deck. Yeah, this is a really weird one, the Hanafuda here. Inflicting bleed, yeah. Okay, let's go read the story that we unlocked, and then we're gonna wrap things up. Recall the story. Wedge office. And what's this? Oh, there's gonna be another one. Wait, what? No. Yes? Wait, what? Oh, this just... okay, this is just doesn't want to show me what the boss is, right? Okay, what the fight is. Okay. Anyhow, books. Books. Urban Plague, Wedge Office. Pamela. Basically speaking, people who visit our office are looking for shrewd and precise situational assessment rather than combat prowess. The ability to make quick calculations for various possible scenarios and neutralize or kill the enemy with the least effort. We're hunters of the city. We pierce the requests we get with swiftness and precision. Well, just like your weapons, I guess. So here it looks way more like a spear. In the cutscene it looked like it had a way thicker bottom, so that's why I thought it was a lance. Of course, our office isn't perfect in every regard, so we're in partnership with a number of other offices. Fixer offices often request others for help when reinforcements or professional aid in specific areas is needed. In the case of our office, we were sister offices with Dawn office, sharing more information than we did with the most other partners. Oscar is good friends with Salvador, the man running that office, and they've known each other for quite some time. But there's more to this sisterhood than that. Wedge office excels at analyzing the capabilities of foes, and Dawn office specializes in combat, so it's only natural that we go well together. Well, I felt like these fought way strongly than the Dawn office did. Pameli. Life insurance for Fixer is often a sham. A lot of them take your money never to give it back. Even if you terminate your insurance, they won't. It's not easy for your damage to be insured either. You have to be at death's door to qualify, pretty much. The chances are as low as winning the lottery, and what if you just up and died? That's a weird sentence. What can the dead do with money? You'll be much better off making a savings account for an augment procedure or quality workshop gear. I was a very lucky case. Keep in mind that this isn't the norm at all. Insurance can sometimes be useful depending on its form and conditions, sure, but if you take the pay into account, it still doesn't feel too great. Well, that sucks. Right, insurance. Insurance is an interesting thing indeed. But yeah, death insurance is quite morbid if you think about it. Oscar's page. The 8 o'clock circus was a real sod of a case. Its leader wasn't a particularly powerful enemy, but it took a long time to assess the strengths and behavior of each of its crew. There was no specific pattern to it, and it was difficult to predict what would come next. It was akin to watching an erratic circus of lunacy. Their lair was mysterious and terrifyingly bleak, and the crew took hideous forms as well, looking too grotesque to possibly be considered normal living beings. They were as strong as they looked when the blob shaped like lion bit Pameli with its blunt teeth. Her body quite literally blew up on the spot. Yikes. However, our enemies, at least her head stayed intact. However, our enemies were slowly brought down from the vantage point, and when they were completely cornered, the leader escaped along with a few of his crew. Even though we couldn't put an end to the case, we decided to prioritize recovering Pamela's body, as we deemed the circus would be weakened enough to stay low for a while. As we stored Pamela's head in a stasis preservation case and headed to the exit of the collapsing circus tent, we ran into a group of fixers. They seemed rather exhausted after fighting a swarm of the crew outside. I suppose that's why they couldn't enter the tent until that moment. It's not uncommon for 2 or more officers or fixers to be present at the scene of a finished case, so I gently nodded to greet them, identifying ourselves as fixers of Wedge office who have come here to solve the case. The shorter person among them, the aged-looking woman who appeared to be the representative of that group, looked around the circus tent, let out a deep sigh and introduced herself as Moses, or Moses office, while smoking from her pipe. Moses then started thinking, presumably ruminating over what words to choose. She must have taken a request that's rather tricky to disclose. The 2 people behind her, nervously exchanging glances with each other, appeared to be her bodyguards of some sort. Having such trivial thoughts, I waited for this Moses person to resume speaking. After a brief period of silence, Moses breathed out smoke in other direction and asked me where the leader of the circus went. Since I didn't know much better than them, I told them what I could in brief. They seemed troubled by my unhelpful answer, but they soon accepted it and left the scene. That group reportedly appears every time a case of the distortion is solved. They are allegedly working as the distortion detective, but recent witnesses of their appearance were always followed with a distortion case in the same location. While it's unclear whether they were involved in this case, I believe there's enough reason to be wary of them. Okay, so we found out another office, Moses' office, which do something about these distortions and stuff and appear there and might have something to be involved with. I'll probably run into them later on, maybe not. In any case, Pamela and Oscar are now pages in my repertoire. Okay, well, I'm not very happy with Livey's page here, so I'm gonna scrap it in favor of I'm gonna scrap it in favor of what exactly? Well, we have a new page, right? Oscar, hello Oscar. Normal and dirt normal. Okay, so really good defenses, especially against spears, which is kind of good if I need to repeat the fight I just did. A lot of very nice perks here. How many of battle readies do I have? Let me see something, so go here. So battle ready comes from... Wait, this one doesn't have battle ready? That's not good. There we go, from Sayo. Okay. Battle ready comes from Sayo. Oh, right. I was looking at the enchantments. He has it on her own volition, right? She has it. So I have 3 battle readies, I guess. And I'm gonna take a wild guess and say the Sayo probably... We can get 2 Sayos here. How did I get 3 of them then? That's a bit weird. So Book of Sayo gives 2 Sayos. But I have 3 Sayos, right? Yeah, there's one here. There's one here, obviously. And there's one here. We can also check here, I guess. Mew, Kurkomo. Yeah, we have 3 Sire pages. So I was thinking like I would like a 4th one, but I'm not even sure where I got the 3rd one. So 2 of them came from here. The 3rd one... Oh, maybe I can get more if I just cycle this thing. Right. Okay. Maybe. For now, let's get some meow meow in. There we go. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like see what the next fight is next time, and if it's easy enough, we do it. If it's not, I'm gonna get a little bit stronger. I'm gonna equip stuff. I'm gonna... You know what, let's at least do the pages here. So we don't run into the fight without pages, that would not be good. But yeah, I'm not gonna farm cards unless I really need them, so... I kind of like this ones. I think they're good. And we're gonna need some Flash of Sunups. Let's go here, page draw. Yeah, I definitely need more cards, that's fine. Well, we can use these now as well, right? Yeah. And, I don't know. Ink over. Let's grab one of these. Let's grab... What else? What do I like? Oh, right. We got these. I mean, they're kind of okay, but nothing that I would like to build my strategy around. Give 1 strength to 2 random allies. Sharpened blade. Well, he's really good with Pierce. So anything with Pierce would be good. Let's see. I mean that obviously, right? Our power is Pierce as well, but yeah, I didn't use that card for so long. On hit, inflict 1 paralysis next scene. Well, I don't hate paralysis. I actually love paralysis. This is also Pierce, interesting. I'm just gonna grab 2 of these, there we go. This 4 is what Oscar had anyways, so. And then some light and card draw, and then scratch that because I just love that card. Okay, and this is what we're gonna like take into the next invitation next time, and then if I lose, I'm gonna make them a little bit stronger. I guess I can just put whatever here for now, right? How much more do I have? No. Come on, something useful. Snipe. Yeah, sure. There. Okay, cool. Well, this is just in matter of saving some time. But yeah, I'll definitely refine all of this if I end up losing. But let's see first what we fight against. And this one pretty interesting here. So yeah, Wedge office. We fight like super strong Philip there. Okay, cool. So that's gonna be it for this episode. Next time we're gonna go and invite the continuation of the Alok Dalok bonus story here. It seems like we have 2 scenes again, so there might be some interesting things. Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, if you're enjoying this, like and subscribe. In the meantime, I wish you all to have a wonderful day. Do something nice. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for Dalok, Alok and Olga invitation. Neomer signing out. Bye bye.